Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hujambo, Your Excellencies and honorable guest speakers, partners and visitors, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Explore new markets, gain market access, expand your business to one of Africa's largest economies. Dubai Week in Africa, the event that will bring Dubai to Kenya. Listen to industry experts, sign up for B2B meetings. Let's grow together. Let's explore the untapped potential that is Kenya. Let's feed Africa's growing appetite for products made in Dubai. We are the best, so join the best. This is Dubai Week in Africa.
Build a partnership in creating in Kenya UAE Trade Center. And now in UAE, we have Kenya Export Promotion Center, which is led by Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Kiproba, and also hopefully micro and SME organizations. So this can be built around that. So we can have, in the same time also, we aim the partnership from Dubai SME to help companies from Dubai and UAE to penetrate to such a market.
Thank you, Mr. Walid. Thank you all. We are now moving into the second panel session of the day, Big Trade for Small Businesses, Opportunities for SMEs in Africa and the UAE. This panel discussion will be moderated by Ms. Rebecca Harrison, co-founder and CEO of the African Management Institute.
On the line in the room with us and listening in. My name is Rebecca Harrison. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of the African Management Institute. We are based in Kenya, in Nairobi, in Kenya, and we're a Pan-African organization that enables ambitious businesses across Africa to thrive. With Mr. Issam Mahmoud, who is the Senior Vice President of Etisalat. Issam, would you tell us a little bit about yourself and, as I say, your perspective on this conversation around big trade for small business?
Just to start with myself, my name is Issam Mahmoud. I'm the Senior Vice President of Small and Medium Businesses here in Etisalat. As you know, Etisalat is the telecom provider of the services of ICT and the core services in UAE and also in 18 different countries. Always committed to provide the startups and the SMEs with the tailored advanced solutions to increase their profitability and also increase their productivities. We are always and frequently working very closely with the SMB sectors to empower them with the solution that help them transform them and bring them to the digital innovations into the businesses. We also take a great pride to partner with SMBs on empowering them with a tailor-made solution to help them grow their businesses.
Great, thank you so much, Issam. I hope that there are lots of SMEs listening to this panel and that they'll potentially be able to benefit from some of those services that you offer. We'll look forward to hearing a little bit more about that later in the session. Great, so let's move now to Ms. Ebtasem Al-Kabi, who is Head of Sales at the Jebel Ali Free Zone. Ebtasem, would you tell us a little bit about you, about Jebel Ali Free Zone, and also what perspective you bring to this conversation?
Thank you, Rebecca. Hi, everyone. My name is Ebtasem Al-Kabi. I'm heading the sales department in DP World and Jebel Ali Free Zone. As I am very proud to be part of DP World, we also have a heritage that we are very proud of. Growing from a local port operator in 1972 in Port Rashid, now we have around 50,000 people working with us from 150 operations, with 150 operations around the globe.
So let's move now to Alan Ngugi. Alan, welcome. You're the Director of Business Competitiveness at Trademark East Africa. Tell us a little bit about you and Trademark East Africa. What do you bring to this conversation?
Thank you so much, Rebecca, and thanks to the other panel members. It's an exciting moment to be here to talk about the work that Trademark East Africa does. So by way of introduction, my name is Alan Ngugi. I'm the Director for Private Sector Advocacy at Trademark East Africa. And this work really focuses on the issues that private sector have when it comes to policies and regulations that affect how they operate either at a national level or at a regional level. And we do support them to undertake research that then they are able to engage with policymakers to create favorable environment for them.
Really now want to hear from some entrepreneurs themselves. So at AMI, we are passionate about entrepreneurs, and we're always excited to have entrepreneurs and business people in the room. So again, what's the perspective or the interest that you bring to this debate? Are you an SME who wants to know how to export either to Africa or to UAE? Are you a policymaker who wants to understand some of the debates happening and maybe wants to understand in more detail what entrepreneurs need? Or are you someone who has a service to offer to entrepreneurs and SMEs? We'd love to hear from you as well. So please do get those questions coming in. Okay, let's move over to Manish Sardana. Thank you so much for being patient, Manish. Manish is in fact I'm going to call him an entrepreneur. He's not an entrepreneur, doesn't run his own business, but he works in an entrepreneurial business. And has done some particularly interesting work around e-commerce. And of course, as we talk about opening up opportunities for SMEs and new markets, e-commerce represents a really exciting new market and new platform for doing business. So Manish Sardana is Managing Director of Squad Digital within the SCAN Group. Manish, tell us a little bit about you, about Squad Digital, and about what perspective you bring to this debate.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Rebecca. Thanks, Walid, for having me in the session today. Super exciting panel, as I heard other panelists speaking about themselves. So just to give you a brief introduction, so I'm Manish, as you probably know by now. I'm the Managing Director for Squad Digital, which is part of WPP SCAN Group, which is globally part of WPP. So WPP is the largest marketing and technology services.
Alphonse, welcome to the panel. Tell us about you and about your business, and tell me a little bit what perspective, sorry, I should have said you're CEO and founder of palcity.com, so also a technology entrepreneur. Tell us what particular perspective you bring to this conversation as an entrepreneur in Kenya.
Thank you very much. My name is Alphonse Juma, and I'm the founder of Oracom Group. Basically, we've built 10 companies in one, and that is the Oracom Group. Our primary objective is to give companies an online presence. And from this conversation, I see as that company that is going to give us like the very beginning or the first baby steps to any company that is planning to get into the Kenyan market. And how we do this is we do it by helping them to, first of all, setting up in terms of simple things like domains, hosting, of which we work with the Kenyan registrar, KENIC, to give the .ke domains. And I'm really looking forward to us being able to support businesses on that. We also provide mobile solutions like bulk SMS. We do USSD integrations where we already have licenses. So it's just plug and play into our system. Then after that, we help a company to build platforms on the internet, of which we can help you with the mobile app development or a website and all that. Then we help you to market. Of course, it's very, very important. And Rebecca, you know, whenever a company is successful in a given boundary or country, it may not be really successful in another one. So the reason is always because you really need to understand the landscape. And we really do that by helping companies fully identify or understand data. So our company as Oracom Group, we are really rounded on data and just understanding data and helping small businesses and also big businesses to fully like get a footing in the Kenyan market. Then the last thing we do is we help companies by training them. I know training and capacity is a very big thing. And we do training from digital marketing to any form of training, of which we've created a platform for it. It's called oradmt.com. And with that, any kind of trainer or mentor is able to just come in. But for the sake of this conversation, I'm here because of a platform that we built and put up. Rebecca, this has taken us, we started this in 2014, and it's been a marathon of development. I think the majority of it was during the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, when we were encouraged as entrepreneurs by the then US President Barack Obama, who said, we need to create solutions for the common man. So we started building in 2014, and so far we've built a social media platform. I know you may not really think about that, but we've just created a social media platform that puts Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp for business together. And the platform is called Palcity. And we called it Pearl City because we just have a vision of creating a city of friends where wherever you are, you're able to create something or join to the right-minded people and then have yourself connected to the right people so that you're able to grow your business either as an individual or as a business.
That's wonderful, Alphonse. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to hearing your perspective, both as an entrepreneur and as an entrepreneur who's helping other entrepreneurs. So I think you're going to bring a really interesting, unique perspective on the Kenyan market.
We've been talking to Alfonso, been talking to I want an intervention from Dr. Henry as the CEO of Micro SME, because there is a huge amount of Kenyans who approach Dubai for small necessities all the way to big necessities. That's why now we are working together with Manish and Alfonso and hopefully His Excellency Dr. Henry to identify tools that can help in the empowerment of Kenyan youth, empowerment of micro SME, but also in supporting and developing product that from UAE to Kenya through a proper, the tools are available. E-commerce is now, even logistics, now we figured it out. We know how to get product from UAE all the way to Kenya at very cost-effective way. So it's just a matter of how to do it.
Yes, please, Alphonse. Yeah.
I think through MI also, myself have been a beneficiary from that for the yearly program that is Young African. I went through the program and the majority of what we covered there really helped me. So I think from the panel here, benefited from that, and then also from the KCB Lions Den in 2019 also. We had a lot of sessions with their team. So
yes, Alphonse.
Very tough.
Alphonse is being a bit modest. Alphonse, you were a finalist or you were a winner of the KCB Lions Den competition?
Winner.
A winner, of course. I thought so.
Rebecca, now he has to give back. Huh? He's now a millionaire, so he has to give back. Huh?
Now he has to give back. Wonderful. For those of you outside of Kenya, Lions Den is a little bit like Shark's Tank in the US or Dragon's Den in the UK. It's our TV program here that showcases successful and ambitious entrepreneurs like Alphonse. And so congrats, Alphonse.
Thanks, Rebecca, and some really good conversation, especially the discussion around, using digital platforms to access markets. That's an area that Trademark East Africa is also getting involved in quite heavily. So I think it's a discussion that perhaps Alphonse and I can take bilaterally just to see what we can, what kind of solutions or what we can do to help, drive the agenda forward. We have some work that we're doing with KEPSA around digital market spaces. So all these solutions that I think people are trying to come up with, we have the scope to see how we can take it regional across East Africa and create those opportunities and break those barriers for businesses. So I think it would be good to just sort of like see how we can connect after with Alphonse and Manish and just see how we can make these solutions available to.
Thank you very much. I think in line with what we have done, which is more of connecting communities, what we've done is we've built a platform that creates more communities and gives people a bigger chance. Because if you are an entrepreneur and you're just starting, there's so many mistakes that you're going to make in line as you run your business. For example, myself, I've done this almost 10 years, and it's been a host of mistakes. So there's need to be like a platform that can be able to give people a place where you can learn from the people who have gone through the same journey. And we've exactly created a similar thing on pearlcity.com, where we simply create communities of people and give them mentors who are able to walk with them along the journey. And then this becomes very important because at any given time, I don't need to rely on just the people I know. Like social media would give you just the friends, your own friends. But how about if I'm connected to people who are from different boundaries and different countries, like I connected to Walid? Yeah, so such things can be made easy if there's a platform that can be able to just help you connect and just help you be able to speak out, because sometimes we make mistakes, or sometimes we need partnerships, and you just don't know where to start from. If you have a mentor who has gone through that journey, if you have a platform that is able to give you that, then that becomes so easy for you as an entrepreneur. And that's exactly the same thing that you built on PulseCity.com.
Alphonse, thank you so much. So essentially you're saying your advice to entrepreneurs out there is to get a mentor, find people who've done this, who've journeyed this, been on this journey before you, and particularly if they've potentially been on the export journey. So we'd really encourage any entrepreneurs out there, do seek out support. There is support out there. So check out PulseCity.com.
Thinking about going online? Think Pulse City, a social media site that connects families and businesses online. How? By joining Pulse City, you'll begin a journey of creating your own city of friends and finding opportunities nearby. How about that? Select your interest and we will match you with like-minded people. Salala! Now you have the power to create your feeds, albums, events, pages, groups, blogs, games, movies, fundraise, find jobs, etc. With Pulse City Marketplace, you can upload products and start selling. Because your time online is valuable, we reward you whenever you post and refer someone. This means your wallet keeps growing. No one empowers people and businesses like Pulse City. What are you waiting for? Visit www.pulsecity.com or download